Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. Walsall have their first signing, and it is one player I mentioned on Tuesday on my TikTok vid, Ryan Stirk. I did get his name mixed up on Tuesday, didn't I? Ryan Stirk is 22. What do we know about him, Stephen?
Well, we do know that a couple of seasons ago he did play for the mighty Mansfield.
The mighty Mansfield.
Which some of us might not be happy about, but he is only 22, so he is quite a young player, so hopefully he'll be coming with a lot of fight. And after talking to the Mansfield musings, he's not the most athletic player, but he's definitely a tenacious player and very technically good, so nice to see him in that midfield, central midfield, creating some good chances and some excitement, hopefully.
I hope so. Quality left foot, apparently.
Yeah.
Very good. He did have a bit of an injury in September of 2021.
Yeah.
Ankle ligaments, but he was only out for 6 weeks and then he was back at it. Of course, went into the playoffs with Mansfield, and then last season he was back at Blues. Got a couple of games for Blues in the first team in the Championship, and then second half of the season he was out at Bromley, and he had a very good second half of the season with them, very influential for them, ran the show apparently, and got them to the playoff semi-final. And as well as that, he's Welsh under-21 international. I think 6 or 7 times he's played for Wales. So, do we have a new, improved, younger Kinsella?
Well, in some respects I hope we do, because to get that out, well, that dog fight, I guess you could say, in the defensive
dog in
side
the
of it.
midfield.
Yeah, the dog in the midfield is a very, well, if we don't replace Kinsella, I think it's definitely something we could miss out on. But having McKenty and Comley still in the team, depending on where they play, I think it'll all happen.
I think with this, I think as I said on Tuesday, how many CDMs do we need?
It's true, because
it tells us that McKenty's like to be going back to centre half.
Yes, unless if we do sign another centre half, of course, and then McKenty is playing that further forward. Which I guess if you put it that way, it just makes sense. McKenty is a holding CDM, Stirk and Comley, the 2 CDMs, and then having Hutchinson in the cam role, I reckon could fit quite well. So
if cause we did mention the 4-4-2, but if it's just like the 4-2-3-1, so he might fit into that, doesn't he?
Yeah, maybe.
So in the middle there, you're going to have Stirk competing with Ram, and probably Hutch for that role, unless we go straight 4-4-2 and play Hutch left. But I mean, I don't think Hutch is your typical left winger,
Hutch
is it, really?
Exactly most dominant on the left, I'd say.
You want him
I'd say if we are going to play that solid, like a standard 4-4-2, you'd have to bring in a left midfielder. He would obviously make decent runs in, like a Brendan Kiernan. But at the same time, I think Hutch, as I mentioned before, I think if you do a 4-4-2, but a diamond 4-4-2 with the one hole in the CDM, 2 centre mids and then the cam, I think that would work better.
And Stirk would be one of those holding ones, competing with Ram for a place, of course.
Yeah, well, I think Ram will be competing with Hutchinson in the cam role, but depends.
Around there, okay.
Yeah.
It's good that they've signed him on a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So these 1-year deals and that sort of stuff doesn't take you anywhere, does it? So he's got a chance to build and develop with us. So that's positive. But it's still clear where the gaps are.
Yeah.
We haven't got any real, other than Tommy Knowles, we haven't got any real wingers, and we're very light up top. The conversation I had with Forest Green Rovers, Jamil Matt had sort of been dropping off a little bit before they got promoted. So is he more of a Andy Williams replacement rather than a main number 9?
Well, you'd hope not, but at the same time it depends what happens with it in a pre-season. You might just need a bit more game time to get used to it.
Yeah.
But then it depends who we bring in as well, because if you have a tall player, you bring another large unit in to play up front.
Yeah.
Like, there's obviously competition, and if he is younger, you'd probably put Jamil Matt as a backup.
Yeah, Jamil Matt. I think if he got 8 to to 10 goals next season, I think that would be a decent return for him.
Yeah, I think it would be. Considering his age and depending on who we bring in, it could be.
But the goal scorer we need to bring in, Andrew Dallas, of course. We haven't got any specific rumour that he's coming to Walsall, but I know Walsall were interested in him before. His contract's run out at Solihull Moors. He did spend that time at Chesterfield and did well for them.
Yeah.
So they'll be interested in him, and they've got plenty of money to spend again, I guess. But Walsall need a big goal scorer. It's going to be a very competitive division.
Yeah, and season.
It's
Very competitive season.
Very competitive season.
Especially with likes of Wrexham and
Wrexham are going to
County
be
so.
romping it if they have their way.
Yeah.
But saw today that Cameron Norman has gone to MK Dons, which is a good signing for them. I did say I was gutted he hadn't come back to us, but some of the Twitter boys give me a bit of grief for that because they didn't recall him being good. But we liked him when he was here, wasn't he, Cameron Norman? But hey ho, opinions vary as always. Right then, so another new signing tomorrow. What do you reckon? Or we got to wait next week?
I think I might have to wait another week, but I'd hope for a new signing tomorrow. I think it'll be.
We never know.
I think this is the start of a.
That's it. Media team are back off holiday.
Yeah.
Matt Sadler, in his detail about Ryan Stirk, he said he has got another one over the line. So there is another signing we've made. We just haven't had the announcement yet.
Well,
so we see.
I think it's either going to be a centre forward. It's going to be one of three: a centre forward, striker, a winger, and a centre back.
Centre back,
I
maybe,
think.
yeah, centre back.
Well, the thing is, even if he's not a centre back cover, if he's a starter, he starts alongside Donovan Daniels and McKenty plays further forward, and then that gets
Could
rolled
be.
in for that.
Could
cover.
be an old head, maybe, because we've got
Maybe.
quite a young squad.
Yeah, but Donovan Daniels is that kind of like leader, isn't he? He's like captain.
There's
so-
people touting for Donovan Daniels. He better not leave us, had he?
Well, I hope not.
We hope not.
We
no.
would be quite scuppered if he does.
Yeah, that would derail us a little bit.
Yeah.
Right then, Wolves Fan TV, join the pain. Thanks for watching.